Utah is about to have the toughest DUI law in the country, and Oregon could soon be considering the same thing. Senate President Peter Courtney wants to introduce a bill that would lower Oregon's DUII limit from .08 to .05. People who support the bill say they hope it will encourage people not to drink and drive at all. Christy Finney-Dunn lost her son in a drunk driving crash.
Until you lose a child, or until you even lose a spouse or a sibling, whatever it is, whoever it is, from a totally preventable crash, you just don't understand the devastation.
But the proposed change to the blood alcohol limit isn't supported across the board. There's already opposition from local defense attorneys to the food and beverage industry. But then again, there's no consensus there either. Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez is live tonight in Southeast Portland with what they're saying tonight. Simon?
Wayne, the American Beverage Institute, for one, has called the idea, quote, an attack on the restaurant and hospitality industries that would turn responsible patrons into criminals. But we talked to a local bartender tonight who doesn't see it quite that way. At the Thirsty Duck Saloon in Oregon City, regular customers shoot pool on a Friday evening, while Stephanie Wilcox tends bar.
There you go.
Thank you. Wilcox supports the idea of lowering the legal limit for alcohol to .05. She says because customers might think a little harder about getting behind the wheel.
It scares the crap out of me being a bartender, and people lie. People lie about whether they're driving or not.
But local defense attorney John Henry Hinkson has a different take.
You can be really, really sober and have a .05.
Hinkson thinks changing the legal limit will have little impact on DUI crashes, but will cause a spike in arrests of drivers who may not be impaired.
You can be convicted of drunk driving if you're sober driving. You can be convicted by the mere number, even if you're as sober as the proverbial judge.
Wilcox says a couple of customers have told her they might think twice about stopping in for a drink on their way home if the legal limit were to change. That's potentially lost revenue for restaurants and bars.
But at the same time, I feel like if you're being cautious and you're not overdoing it and you're staying and hanging out and spacing your drinks, that chances are you're not going to go out and do something that's going to get you pulled over.
You know, she does support the idea. Wilcox also did say she doesn't think changing the legal limit, lowering it, will have any far-reaching impact on drunk driving. She believes the people that are already driving drunk and making that decision will not be swayed by a change in the law. Reporting live in Southeast Portland, Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.